everybody, my name's Ardendris, and welcome back to the DLC. I Will Remember You. I think that's what it's called. As soon as I went to come into it, I forgot. It's I Will Remember You. I'm fairly certain that's what it's called. For Pitstop and Purgatory. Last time was our first time back in this game since the beginning of October. And we came into the DLC section, which takes place immediately after the true ending, in which Astrid agrees to be by the guide's side in Purgatory and become a deity. So that's sort of where things started off. And from then, all of Astrid's friends are going to be leaving Purgatory soon. So Astrid convinced the guide to throw a party. And that's about where we ended off last time. So I'm not going to wait too long. I think we're just going to jump back into things. So, here we go. Back into the jazzy music of the lounge. Okay, so what do we have in here? We didn't actually look at all of this last time. We had just finished off talking with the guide about starting up this party and like reintroducing everyone else. But from then, we're very open-ended as to what we can do from here. Obviously, we can talk to everyone else, but there's also just a whole bunch of stuff to look at. So what do we have? A jukebox, a poster, the Ouroboros. I don't think we want to leave. We might be able to leave. I'm going to try clicking this. Leaving my own party? What kind of hostess would that make me? I'll be right back. Oh, Uh-oh. What did I do? I can hear voices. There's someone in here. If I get closer, I can probably make out what they're saying. It's Locke and Rahel. I have to hear this. It's Locke talking to Smiley? That's unexpected. Huh? Locke and Ezrabeth? And no alcohol involved? Rahel and Smiley? That's an odd combination. Strange, I've never seen Rahel and Ezrabeth together before. Smiley and Ezrabeth, a meeting of the shadows. I shouldn't eavesdrop. There's so many options here. I wasn't ready for this. I just wanted to see if I would get like some sort of error or some sort of warning thing saying if you leave this, you won't be able to come back or something like that. But no, that's not what we get. Is this something where I only get one choice? If it is, I'm dropping a save right here just in case. Don't know why I chose that spot. Well, whatever. I get closer. Oh, I forgot I could do that. There we go. We're back. Forgot. I cannot use the scroll wheel. I have to click and drag this. Or I have it already clicked before using it. Actually, okay. Okay, if I have selections, if I have something selected, I can like scroll wheel. But other than that, it will like bring me back and forth in time. Okay, good to know. Too many choices. Choice overload. Locke and Rahel, I have to hear this. Sure. You wish to speak with me, Ambidexter? Yeah, what's that mean? The word you just used. It means you are untrustworthy. So just say that then. If you're gonna insult me, at least make sure they understand. If you're gonna insult someone, at least make sure they understand what you're saying. I did not mean it as an insult. Okay then. I don't trust you. Not insultingly, I just don't trust you. What the heck else could it mean? You're right. It was a poor translation on my part. It can also mean that you're unpredictable. That's a fine quality which keeps things interesting and the balsam flowing. Anyway, I wanted to ask you about something. Is it about the Nipperkin? For crying out loud, do you have a dictionary or something for your dang words? Nipperkin is Astrid. Ah. Yeah, it's about the little lady. Do you feel like she's changed somehow? I do, yes. So it's not just me? No, Abby Dexter. I noticed it instantly. She has a new glow about her. She was always a Gibbs seed, but now she has, evolved. Huh? I feel like she knows something we don't, you know. I agree. But she's not the only one who's changed. What do you mean? When I came to Purgatory, I was full of negative emotions. I found myself in proper mullygrubs. I'll just assume that's a bad thing. Rahel, I love some of your weird words, but, like, I don't think Locke does. Can you try translating into Locke a little bit, please? It is. But recently, it's as if those feelings that weighed so heavily on me have just disappeared. Remarkable, really. 1 second. I think I'm actually going to turn down the voice lines just a little bit. 1 second. Okay, I hope that's a little bit better. I turned the slider for the voices all the way up so that it was definitely above the music, but I think I went a little bit too far. So hopefully that's a little bit better. It is still louder than the music and background noises, but it should be a little more balanced. Remarkable, really. And I believe you know what I'm talking about, as you're no longer a Barashio. What's that, a drunk? Indeed. You're getting better at this, Locke. Add some proper contextual clues this time, lady. But yeah, it's true. I just woke up one day thinking that I shouldn't keep hurting myself the way I've always done since arriving here. No more drinking, no more self-hating. It all just faded away. And just like that? Just like that. You think she has something to do with it? If you're referring to Astrid, yes. Like, there's a whole lot of stuff you don't know. Like, your memory only goes back to just meeting Astrid, basically, and before we make the choice of if we choose Rahel, Locke, or ourselves, back in the original storyline, that's all you remember. You don't remember if we chose one of you or to just go with the guide. None of that is remembered by you, because of weird time shenanigans. It's like, you're missing out on a lot of clues. I do. Not even my orbs have an inkling in how, but Nipperkin pulled through for us. I just know it. She's real special, isn't she? One of a kind. Thanks for having this talk with me. It's different from what I expected, spending time with you up close like this. In a good way. Likewise, ambidexter. I'm starting to like that name for me, actually. And I shall keep calling you that. Deal. Yay, friends! I can hear voices. There's someone in here. Okay, so we get to do all of these. I was a little afraid that was going to be a one and done sort of thing, but no, we do get choices. I think I'm going to come back to this. I'm going to come back to these after we've taken a look at the rest of the stuff in the party. 1 second. Because we can talk with everyone one-on-one, or we can go back into the conversations. I think I want to look at all the random stuff in here first, though. So, jukebox. I could change the music here if I wanted to. Maybe a bit of melancholy? This song might feed the guide's ego. Let's go with something groovy. How about some bumping atmosphere? Maybe something more intense? definitely time for a slow jam. Actually, I feel like dancing. Wow, this keeps going. Oh, I have a feeling that the guide hates this one. Oh, I'm tempted. Oh, I'm tempted. Ooh, it's this one. Do you get special dialogue? I should have talked to you before changing the music. Do you have special dialogue because of which song I choose? Enjoying yourself, Miss Braid. Very much so. I see. Well, I do believe you've earned it. Do you really think so? Do you think so? What? Here's a fun little tip for you, in keeping with the spirit of the festivities. The jukebox hides a secret. Really? How do you know that? Because he made it? Because I built it. Yeah. I mean... Huh? Astrid. He controls everything. But why would he not know what secrets are hidden in this jukebox that he created and he put in here? Because he made everything here. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. See you later, guide. Ooh. Now I want to know what's up with the jukebox. I could change the music here if I wanted to. Okay, I'm assuming it's something to do with one of the songs? I guess I'll just keep changing things for a little bit. Maybe a bit of melancholy. Okay, this song, this is the one from the main screen, actually. Main title screen. Please, Miss Braid, entertain your guests. You and I have an eternity to make small talk once this is over and done with. Okay, so that didn't change anything with you. Oops, didn't mean to click you on again. Did anything in here change? Okay, this might be some trial and error. Like, certain conversations might change with certain characters or something. Or maybe if I switch it to a certain song, something will pop up differently. We'll come back to that in a moment. Anyway, Astrid's party, yay! I have to admit, the guide really came through with the design of this thing. It's also good to have a clear reminder hanging around of whose party this is. You know, in case the guest forgot. Spoiler, it's mine! Astrid's party, yay! Okay, there's that bottle. It seems to be a bottle of really cheap liquor. Honestly, couldn't the guide have gotten us something fancier than this? Seems like Smiley has no trouble drinking the whole thing by himself, though. Of course he doesn't. The void in the bookshelf. I'm not entirely sure that a bookshelf screams party, but hey, I never say no to a good book. Let's see, what do we have here? Why, the guide is quite simply the best. Oh, I couldn't get through that one. Okay, that's pretty good. Top 1000 the guide moments? Okay. I see what's going on here. The guide lists his greatest tips for success. Why the guide is greater than God, with foreword by the guide. I think I've seen enough. No, I want to read more. Those are some pretty good ones. Same thing? Yeah, same thing. Okay. The void. So many windows in Purgatory, but not a single one with an interesting view. Unless you're a fan of Infinite Blackness, I guess. Of course. I want more of these guidebooks. Those were pretty good jokes. So we have Locke, Rahel, Smiley, and Ezrabeth to speak with, when we still have the secret of the jukebox to figure out. But then we also have those duo conversations. Next one is these two, then it's these two, and these two, and these two, I think. Rahel and Smiley. Rahel and Smiley, not Rahel, whatever. I'm gonna change this a couple more times, see if I can't find it. This song might feed the guide's ego. Oh, it's this one. Oops. I keep forgetting I can't use the scroll wheel. Is this not the same? Hold on. Oh, it is slightly different, isn't it? Hold on. One second. I'm actually like music theorying this a little bit. No, Lou, are they different? I can't tell. This one might feed the guide's ego, and this one, I have a feeling the guide hates this one. Oh, I missed if they are slightly different. I think they might be ever so slightly different. This is the guide's one. Would this be Rem's one? Or God, quote unquote? Do they have slightly different themes? I couldn't tell. Actually super interested about that one. That's pretty cool. Let's try something groovy then. Do. Anything change on here? No. What changed? We only have a couple more songs to go through. A bumping atmosphere, something more intense, slow jam, dancing, vols. I say a couple more and then keep listing. Oh, stupid scroll wheel. Bumping atmosphere. Which one's this one? Oh, this one. When was this one used? When was this one used? I don't remember. I definitely recognize it. It was used at some point for something. I just don't remember when. It's a pretty good one. That might be the one we stick with for a little bit. Let's try something more intense. I kind of want to just listen to everything now. And has anything changed? No, nothing with you. Nothing on the bookcase. Okay, I'm running out of options and I haven't seen any changes. Okay, this is the intense one. Slow jam, dancing, vol, and coffee shop. This one, nothing. Ooh, we might have to leave this one up to open online walkthrough. We're not going to do that just yet. That's the slow jam, dancing, vol, and coffee shop. I can't just listen to all of these forever and just start dancing and humming along with everything. As much as I would love to, I can't do that. I want to get through the story too. Oh, but this one's so good. I just want to dance. No. The vol one? I was waiting for it to pop in. It's just bird sounds. Is it just bird sounds? Okay. But no, there's actual music involved here too. Haven't seen anything change thus far. Maybe once I listen to every single one? I'm gonna switch over to the coffee shop ones in here just a moment. Huh? What's this? Here we go, of course it's the last one. A secret compartment opened up, revealing what seems to be a new song. I should take it for a listen next time I hit up the jukebox. Okay, then. Coffee shop one's pretty good, but... Huh? What's this? Something enticing from another world. Vibes from somewhere else. Ooh, this one's pretty good. Is this from a different game? What's up with this? Like, that makes me think, like, this is from something else. Ooh, I like it. I really hope none of this music is copyright and we'll get this video stricken down. Are we good to use this, creator? I know you watched the first episode. Am I good to use this music? Or am I gonna get in trouble with it? Do you want me to switch it off? I hope you're okay with it. I gotta leave it on for now. Somewhat apprehensively. Well, it's very good, but I don't know if I can keep listening to it. It's very, very overpowering. It's really good. I'm gonna switch back to just like the, which one will I go back to? Slow jam, bumping groove, something groovy. Something groovy. I guess we'll go back to this one. This is the one it was already on. This one's just like background music. Okay. That was a lot of time spent on the jukebox. and I'm not actually too upset about it, actually. Who do we talk to first? Rahel and Locke? Rahel, Locke, Smiley, Ezrabeth, and then we go back to the duos? Sure. Hello there, Rahel. Nibergin. Enjoying yourself, Rahel? Jimmy. Why is your left arm stuck in the air like that? Are you stretching? Don't be silly, Gabe Seed. This is a traditional festivity stance that's been in my family for generations. One extends one's arm to the heavens above, thanking higher forces for these chirping merry times we find ourselves in. Do you want to give it a try? Not sure I have the stamina for it. That's fine. As long as you avoid finding yourself in mully grubs, you may partake in any way which you consider most alluring. I guess I'll start out by just talking with people I like. By which I mean you. Of course, a fine choice, Nipperkin. And a fitting one too, as I would like to borrow your lovely ears for just a moment.
Aww.
If you don't mind. Of course not. Wonderful. Then let us go elsewhere, away from all these antiquated rogues and swill bellies. And the Barachios, right? Huh? Yes, them too. Hold on. The way she reacted to that one, was that one that showed up after we choose her, maybe? That might be. Yes, it was. Have you been studying my cramp words, Nipperkin? Maybe a little. Lovely. Please, accompany me to the bar. Lead the way, Rahel. That was one that showed up after we choose her as our partner, to help us get through everything. Did you stumble on your way in, my Gibseed? Oh, yes. You heard that? I think I hit a piece of wall with my foot. That sucks. That's funny to you? It hurt. Oh no, sorry. I did not mean it like that. It's just... You've been stumbling about in one way or another ever since I first met you. In this very bar. He was so angry when I found you by that door that if I hadn't intervened, I'm sure he would have hurt a body part or two back then as well. Oh, I had forgotten about that. That's so embarrassing. It was perfectly natural. You were frustrated, stumbling about like a newly hatched chick trying to find its footing. You're not painting a very flattering image of me here. In my mind, I am.
Aww.
In Purgatory, many people eventually forget how to feel. How to be themselves. How to be human. But when I saw you, lost, lonely, angry, you felt so real. I think that's why I was drawn to you so quickly, Nipperkin. You are like a small, powerful drink, a Nipperkin, a sea of emotionless liquid. That's probably one of the strangest similes I've ever heard. Yeah, that's a new one on me. But it's also quite beautiful. I'm surprised that you calling me Nipperkin had a deeper meaning to it. I kinda just assumed that you decided on it because I'm small or something. There's always meaning behind the things I say. It would be a lot easier to figure out that meaning if others understood your strange words. That's fair. Nobody's perfect, I suppose. Although some of us are getting closer to perfection than others, my Gipseed. Uh, who? Astrid. Astrid, she's talking about you. Me? I'm not that great.
Hmm.
I beg to differ. Mm, You know, back at the party, I had a brown study, pondering whether or not I should celebrate the festivities as per my tradition. The, arm in the air thing? Yes. As I told you, it has a religious connection. But my faith has been, well, a source of some internal discord for me. Since arriving in Purgatory, at least. I know. What do you mean? Once again, Astrid, you're not supposed to know that. um, you told me about it. Lucky guess? Um, this one seems like it might be coming out to her that we know more than what we're letting on, and about the weird time shenanigans. Or it could be just lying through our teeth and trying to convince her that she told us. This one is a very bad lie. You told me about it. Or, unlucky guess? You told me about it. I can't remember having done so. Maybe you forgot about it? You're right. I'm sorry, Nibblerkin. That time she told me about arriving in Purgatory and having a breakdown must be something that I remember and she doesn't. I need to think before I speak. Regardless, I've long suspected that it's protected the... Blah. Let's try that one again, shall we? Regardless, I have long suspected that this perpetual inner conflict is the reason why I've never been able to leave this place. That devious adult plot has never been of any help either.
Ugh.
It's clear that he hates me, yet he doesn't seem to want me to leave either, though I have no idea why. You're talking about the guide, right? Well, I think making you leave is outside of his power, even if he wanted you to. You have to, sort of get there on your own, you know? At least that's how it's been up until now. And for what it's worth, I don't think he hates you. It probably has more to do with his relationship with God. Trust me when I say that it's complicated. You seem to know quite a lot about this Nipperkin. Are you hiding something? Eh. No, it's just... He's been telling me a few things. And you believe him? Well, not all of it, but... It's painful to hear you take his words so readily to heart. He's made my stay here a living heck more than often than not. Banberry story after Banberry story, leaving my soul confounded. I'm sorry, Rahel. I really don't want to cause you pain. You believe me, right? Please don't hate me. Nibelkin.
I could never hate you.
There's a smile, yay. Well, I like this instrumental piece. It comes in like big emotional scenes, and I really love it.
You are the sun of my days and the stars of my nights.
My concern is not for me, but for you. Huh? I will be leaving here very soon.
Hmm.
What I wanted to tell you is that my faith no longer confuses me. I have found peace, and I strongly believe that you had some part in that. If not directly, then indirectly, by being my gape seed. But you're staying here, aren't you? I am. And so, you will carry the heavy torch of lingering. I won't be there. I won't.
I won't be able to protect you, Nipperkin.
No, crying, no.
If you ever stumble again and you find a door you can't open, then I can't open it for you. That is why it pains me, because you'll be all alone with that dirty bow. And so you must tell me, my gape seed. You must tell me that you won't blindly follow. Don't make the same mistake that I did. Don't let your emotions stand in the way of finding happiness, because if there is anyone in this horrible place that deserves happiness, then it is you.
Rahel, I will be careful. But there's just something I have to do. And so I can't promise that I'll always make the right choice. But I'll remember this moment, and when things are hard, I'll think of you, and then I'll find my strength again. Because you're the one I love. Very special to me. A dear friend. Game? We get special dialogue depending on our choice. I'm assuming if we choose a dear friend, she'll get like a little upset but understand. If we choose very special to me, it's kind of ambiguous. The one I love is a lot less ambiguous than either of those two. Dave. I want to see everything. You're choices. The one I love. We'll go with the top one first. Uh, I love you too, Nipperkin. And I always will. Our time together was short, but somehow it feels like we've always known each other. I feel the same way. You know, no matter where that tunnel takes me, I will keep you in my heart. Shining brightly always. My gape seed. So, what now? I don't know. But I'm stumbling here. You're supposed to help me get my balance back, aren't you? I guess there are moments when even I stumble. So it seems.
How about we close our eyes and then we see what happens?
Sounds good to me. Rahel was the first person to show me kindness in Purgatory.
Do I have to click through this? I have to click through this, okay.
Her personality was instantly alluring and drew me in like a moth to the flame. I would have never suspected that someone so willing to help others had such a hard time helping herself. But I guess that's how it goes. Sometimes, even the strongest among us need help to push on. I'm very glad that I was able to be that person for her.
Okay. So we're back here. Do we get a new dialogue piece with Rahel now? This is truly a lovely party. I'm glad you're here, Rahel. There's no place I'd rather be, Nibelkeen. Okay, so we're done with the Rahel storyline now. I'm not sure if we should move on to Locke, because I think that took a little bit, and we don't have much longer left in this episode. I guess we can go back to those other duo conversations real quick. I can hear voices. There's someone in here. Locke talking to Smiley, Rahel and Smiley, Rahel and Ezrabeth. Did we finish up all the Rahel stuff first? So that we actually just get through all of Rahel's stuff right now? Sure, Rahel and Smiley. That's an odd combination. I have no idea if we'll be able to do these after we've done everything else. Like, if we go through everyone's little dialogue bit like we did with Rahel, will we lose these opportunities and just say, okay, party's done, everyone's gone? Is that how this is going to go? If so, I want to do these first. Let's do Rahel and Smiley, then we'll probably have time for Rahel and Ezrabeth, and then we'll end off there. That seems like a good plan. So, Rahel and Smiley, that's an odd combination. Oh! You're the weird lady. Excuse me. Oh no, sorry, I meant... You're one of Astrid's closest friends, so you're a bit of a... I'm trying to say that I idolize you, just a bit.
Aw.
I'm afraid that I don't understand, strange little man. Okay, that's a good way of describing Smiley. Yeah, strange little man. Yeah, that works. I am not a sister of the quill, nor a sister of the string. What could there possibly be to idolize about me? Besides, aren't you also a friend of Nibelkeen? Adjacent. Friend adjacent. Smiley, is it? She knows my name! Oh, well, I guess I am, maybe. But not in the same way that you are. I want that too. Actually, maybe you can tell me some of Astrid's secrets? Just so I can get to know her better. I'd never betray my Geepseed and her integrity like that. Oh, right. Sorry. How about this then? Just a total shot in the dark, but... Wanna marry me? Nope. Not a zilch. Never. What? I'll be leaving now. That's probably for the best, Bellagio. I don't know what that means, but it sounds enticing. Ah. I can hear voices. There's someone in here. Goodbye, Smiley. That did not go how you wanted it to. Yes, we do Rahel and Ezrabeth, and that will probably be putting it at a pretty good place to end things off. So, sure. Sure, I've never seen Rahel and Ezrabeth together before, is what it said. Tell me something, Ezrabeth. Your spirit, how old is it? My spirit? I'm just blanking on what voice I gave her. Like, I think she ended up with a faux British accent, or my best impersonation of so, when we did Ezrabeth, and it was just something completely different during the original playthrough. I still don't remember what I should do for Ezrabeth. Whatever noise comes out of my mouth is what we go through. I guess. My spirit? What the heck does that mean?
Aw.
It's just... Oh, how do I put this?
Hmm?
Your soul shows signs of someone who has spent much time as a dirty belle. A what? A female who acts more proper than she really is. Are you talking smack about my behavior?
Oh.
Sorry, I'm not very good with words. I'm trying to say that you were forced to act a certain way in life, but you felt like you were lying to yourself. At least that's what my orbs are telling me about you. I mean, that's kind of true. Like, when we were playing through Ezerbeth, Ezerbeth was, like, going through everything, and we were told that she has, like, this power. And for the most part, she had to, like, hide it and try to be normal. I'll use in quotation marks. And then when she got older, she just couldn't do that anymore. Well, that's the story that was told in Ezerbeth until we learned a little bit more at the end of that. But, anyways. At least that's what my orbs are telling me about you. What does that have to do with my spirit and my soul? The spirit remembers more than our bodies do. And given your current form, I assume that you are more in tune with your spirit. After all, you're just a shadow now. By which I don't mean any offense. Look, I don't really understand much of what you're saying. And I have no idea how Astrid puts up with you. But the thing you said about me acting in a way that hasn't always been true to myself, that is correct. That was a long time ago. And I don't really feel like discussing it with you. By which I don't mean any offense. I'm sorry if It seems I should have chosen my words more carefully. I suppose I'll try finding the old Swillbelly again later. Swillybeg? Huh? Whatever. Again later. She's so fascinating. I can hear voices. Let's hear some... Oh, I did it again. No. What do we got? So you have Locke and Smiley, Locke and Ezerbeth, Smiley and Ezerbeth. Okay, so there's our last 3 groupings for, like, the duo conversations. Then we still need to go through Smiley's, Locke's, and Ezerbeth's conversations. Other than that, I think we found everything to look at so far. Like, when I go out here, I can't interact with anything. It's just that screen saying, oh, I hear voices. And I've done everything else here, unless something has changed here. Doesn't look like it, so nope. Oh, excuse me. Oops. Ah, go away. There we go. But anyways, looking at the time, this is probably a pretty good place to end things off. As Rahel is still doing the hand thing. I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time when we're gonna continue on with this. Speaking with Locke, then probably Smiley, then ending with Ezerbeth before getting on to the rest of this. We might even start with the duos, just in case it is, like, you can't go back to the duos once everything else is done. Or, I have a feeling we'll probably be able to do everything. This game hasn't really forced us out of anything at any point thus far, so I think we'll be good. Yeah. There's no, like, forced continues. You can usually go back and do whatever you want before ending up having to continue on. But anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody.